Well, hello again, YouTubers. I have something else I've peeled out of the garage. This I got in the little town of Merrickville when I went out for a car joyride with a buddy of mine that really wanted to go there and check out a few things. Well, this is a North American moving truck from the 50s. Apparently, from what the guy told me, that you apparently can't get a hold of these back then unless you got them from a actual moving company. They didn't distribute them through stores, I guess. So it was a little bit expensive, but apparently they are hard to find, from what I've heard anyway. It's very heavy die-cast steel. The company's called Winross, Rochester, New York. So it's not made in China or Taiwan or any of that kind of crap, but it's heavy construction. It's kind of different because it's got sheet metal sides where it's not pressed in steel, because everything is pretty thick steel. Press fit, I guess. But it's weird how they have these little panels, as you can kind of hear. They're almost like they're loose fit. It's like almost like feel like they would slide out, but they don't. But it's still pretty neat. I seen it and I had to have it. I didn't have anything quite like this before. The only thing it was missing was the door, but all the rest of them that they had for sale, this was the only one that really struck my eye. All the rest of them were fairly kind of plain and basic. But no, also with the little truck, it's got some marks and stuff like that on it, but I always kind of like that versus stuff that's mint, because it has a little bit of character. As some of the other guys say with their other videos, the stories that they could tell, right? Crazy kids playing with them, you never know, throwing them around. But another thing I thought was neat with this, it actually has suspension in the back, which I found interesting, and everything's in really good shape. Nothing's broken, the pins are all still there, it's not falling apart. It's got very different construction versus the ones that we have today. But yeah, other than that, it was a nice little drive and a nice little find for my collection. So, yet again, I'll see you again. Have a good one.
When a many mile of highway is rolled underneath these wheels, and many times I've had to stand, fight for what I feel. Well, anything worth believing is worth trying to believe, and you can't trust lady luck to tuck those aces up your sleeve. Cause when you're high rolling, you play the cards and you bet it all. When you're high rolling, you just let the chip fall.